Jim Ross' greatest one-liners, wrestling flashbacks. Let's watch.
As the voice of wrestling, the legendary Jim Ross has had countless iconic calls down the years. You're probably replaying them in your head right now.
Climb the ladder, kid! Make yourself famous! I just had an out-of-body experience! What did we just see? What did we just see?
And that's no surprise, given how good old JR provided the lyrics to some of the sport's greatest moments.
Saying just got his ass buried in his daddy's crack. Lucifer's lips on the biggest ass in the WWE!
I've never noticed that he said that.
And throughout his illustrious career, he's had his
Lucifer's
fair share of
lips
go-to lines
on the
and
biggest
catchphrases,
ass.
most of which fans still remember on the site to this day. So for this video, we're counting down the top 10 Jim Ross one-liners. First to some honorable mentions. JR's unique vocabulary gave us some classic one-liners.
He can sell a
For
moment
example, a
too.
wrestler jogging or getting away at a pace that was anything faster than walking usually resulted in JR saying that they were running like a scalded dog.
He's trying to run like a little scalded dog here.
When a match would get truly physical, he would describe it as bowling shoe ugly.
Got a bowling shoe ugly.
What?
Ugly match. This match has those bowling shoe tendencies. It's somewhat ugly.
And when things got hardcore, he
Ooh.
would scream,
But it hits though.
Look at the carnage.
and describe a superstar as being broken in half.
Cactus. For God's sake, Cactus has broken in half. The poor son of a, he's broken in half. Oh my God, Cactus Jack has broken in half.
But sometimes the action would be a bit too much for him to take, which led to him shouting, "Enough is enough."
Enough is enough.
He do be saying
That's
that.
enough. Oh God, that's enough. Stop it.
He do
And
be
somebody
saying that
stopped the
shit.
damn match.
For the love of God.
That too.
Stop this. Somebody stop the damn match. Enough's enough.
He even tried to get over some unexpected catchphrases such as,
Who is your daddy?
What?
Who's your daddy, Undertaker? Toe slam. Who's your daddy, Undertaker?
Nevertheless, his passion always shined through and made him a joy to listen to.
It's a
But
rare
now,
one.
onto the main list. Number 10, Jezebel.
She's beautiful, all right, for a Jezebel. For what?
When JR called the girl a Jezebel, then you knew she was in trouble.
She's a Jezebel with two tongues. What exactly is a Jezebel? It's an evil woman.
That, or she was a conniving heel that
Wow.
constantly did things Jim didn't like or agree with.
That Jezebel has no right to be in the ring.
But once they eventually got their consequence, JR would feel vindicated.
What a toe slam on the Jezebel.
With Stephanie McMahon and Tori being on the receiving end of this insult the most.
And there's Tori, that Jezebel. I didn't say she wasn't beautiful. I didn't say she wasn't.
I was about to say he probably like her.
And that Jezebel running for her proverbial skin.
Number 9, tougher than a $2 steak.
Reigns is the classic tougher than a $2 steak, let me tell you.
One of JR's most self-explanatory
Okay.
descriptions would be when a wrestler was said to be tougher than a $2 steak.
Man, listen, it's tougher than a $2 steak.
That's an image which is easy to imagine. Plus the line itself has
Yeah.
that signature JR charm.
He's tougher than a $2 steak, no doubt about it. Tougher than a $2 steak is Sheamus.
While also making for a funny t-shirt. What is concerning though is that the fact that $2 steaks, or better yet even $1 steaks, actually exist.
Tougher than a $2 steak.
How much is a $2 steak anyway?
$1.99.
Number 8, government mule.
Shawn Michaels getting whipped like a government mule.
Being whipped like a government mule was JR's way of saying someone was getting their ass kicked.
He just whipped this y'all's ass like a government mule. You're a damn fool. The king beats you like a government mule.
How did he
Usually
be
the
coming
wrestler
up
in
with this
question will be
shit?
taking a one-sided beating.
Whip him, Jericho like a government mule.
This is without question one of Jim's most used and therefore most quotable lines.
Chris getting whipped like a government mule here.
However, the backstory of the phrase is actually quite interesting, as slaves who were freed would be promised 40 acres of land and a mule. Although, the quality of the land would typically be quite poor, and the slaves would take out their frustration on the mule that the government had also provided them.
Now Ron getting whipped now like that government mule we talked about.
Wow.
Any mules does the government own?
Number 7, don't do it.
Don't do it, Jeff! Don't do it!
JR was such a good announcer
always
that
talking
he
about
could
some
make a
don't do
relatively
it.
simple line mean so much.
There's people in there!
And this would be the case anytime he said, don't do it.
Please, man, don't do it!
This resonated
Like
with the
that's gonna
viewers since
stop
we as
him.
fans would usually be thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
The wrestlers, however, pretty much never took Jim's advice.
Right. But you know
Instead,
you
opting
want
to
him to
go
do
through
it.
with the spot, but that's what made the
Deep
line
down
more
inside.
impactful, as it could lead to a greater punchline, and that's one of the things that makes JR such a good commentator. Because even his setup lines were so effective.
Don't do this, John! Good God Almighty!
Number 6, business is about to pick up.
I like when Jim Ross says
Business is about to pick up here!
If JR proclaimed that business is about to pick up, then you knew that big things were about to go down.
I think business may be picking up for The Undertaker. And business is damn sure about to pick up.
This line alone would be enough for fans to get hyped about what was to come.
And folks, business has picked up.
It became so iconic that it could easily add to a match or enhance a segment.
Our business is about to pick up here.
And this is one of the reasons Jim Ross is thought of so highly, as his commentary helped memorable moments become unforgettable.
Say it, JR, business is about to pick up. Well, King, I think business is about to pick up. There we go. Business just picked up. JR doesn't work here anymore.
Number 5, Slobberknocker.
Slobberknocker.
Once business had eventually picked up, it usually meant we had a Slobberknocker on our hands.
This is going to be a slobber knocker. It's going to be a slobber knocker to say the very least. The slobber knocker of the year, King.
A Slobberknocker
I
proved to be
don't
the
remember
perfect
that.
description for a big match that was to come, or for a great match that had just taken place.
Back in Oklahoma, Bobby, we call a match like this a slobber knocker.
A slobber knocker?
That's right.
What?
So it's going to be physical, smash mouth wrestling. That is a
Okay.
definitive slobber knocker.
Well, that's a damn slobber knocker, isn't it, JR?
Number 4, God Almighty.
Good God Almighty. He got it done. He did. Good God Almighty.
Whenever JR said the phrase God Almighty, you knew we had just witnessed something epic
Yeah.
or shocking. Jim didn't just take the Lord's name in vain, but in true JR fashion, he added a little southern sizzle with his signature Oklahoma accent.
Whoa.
Number 3,
Them shits be
Stone Cold.
so loud. Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold!
One of JR's
Every
all-time
time.
favorite superstars is, of course, Stone Cold.
Yes.
And due to his popularity during the Attitude Era, JR wouldn't hold back, no matter if he
It
was
just
introducing
adds
the
on
man,
to it. When he would say his name, like adds on to the hype, bro.
or if he had just won a match. Santino Marella even remarked that JR's reaction to Stone Cold was as if he was having an orgasm.
JR is not going to reach the point of orgasm.
I'll let you be the judge of that.
And he be saying it over and over and over again. Like, okay.
Number 2,
That definitely
son of a
adds on to
bitch.
his pops. Austin's
JR would get
pops.
angry at the heels fairly often, but when he would say son of a bitch, then you
Dang.
knew he was absolutely fuming.
Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! I don't believe this!
Usually this would be aimed at Vince McMahon
He is still one sick, perverse son of a bitch.
or Triple H.
I am reality.
He's a son of a bitch if you ask me.
And because fans trusted Ross so much, if he was angry, then we would be too.
Eric Bischoff is a no-good, lousy son of a bitch.
So whenever JR uttered the words son of a bitch, it really helped put heat on the heels while also selling the severity of the situation.
Tuck Slim, the son of a bitch, all the way to hell. Come on, son of a bitch. Come on, you son of a bitch.
It's me, Austin.
Oh, son of a bitch. What? You son of a bitch, don't you hear that? Son of a bitch. You have no soul, you son of a bitch. Do you realize what you just done? Why, Triple H? You son of a bitch. Why? Tell me why.
Number 1, By God.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
One of JR's most classic catchphrases was always going to include the man upstairs.
My God! My God! What? My God! My God! Why? What? God! Oh my God!
Unlike God Almighty, JR would use this
sound like
phrase
he's
more
dying.
frequently.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
And almost anyone doing a Jim Ross impression will be sure to utter a "by God" or two.
I don't know, the chair shots just sound so much louder, but
It's also plastered all over some of
These are-
WWE's most iconic moments.
Look out here! Look out! Get straight! God's sakes! My God! My God! My God! Jimmy hit it. And Lane. Oh my God! My God! My God!
wow.
I don't believe it! Degeneration!
Don't we got a YouTube channel?
JR's one-liners will go down in history, and the moments where he provided his most iconic commentary will live forever. And that brings us to the end of this video. As always, if you enjoyed the
Dude.
video, be sure to give it a like.
The synergy between the commentators and the wrestlers and even the crowd back then is just so it just adds on to whenever, like I said, like especially the Austin Pop. I never noticed though how like it seemed like he favored Austin so much. I never noticed that. I thought that was just I don't know, that's crazy. But leave some comments down below, guys. You know what you guys think. And I will see y'all in the next one. Toodles.